Welcome to a night of total terror.
In 1968, George Romero brought us Night of the Living Dead. It became the classic horror film of its time.
We must not be lulled by the concept that these are our family members or our friends. They are not. They will not respond to such emotion.
Now, George Romero brings us the most intensely shocking motion picture experience for all time.
It gets up and kills. The people it kills get up and kill.
When there is no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
First came the night, then came the dawn. Now comes the most eagerly awaited day in horror film history.
Welcome back to Thursday of the Dead, episode 170. My name is Chase. My first 100 episodes of this show were called Dawn of the Dead Thursday, and the majority of it featured my Dawn of the Dead collection, which is a pretty good sized collection now. I recently got in contact with Jeanie Jefferies on Facebook as I saw someone had a post about her selling blood vials. I hadn't been lucky enough to meet Jeanie in person yet, but I do own an autographed photo of her and George Romero, where George is wearing a Dawn of the Dead crew t-shirt. Jeanie was very nice to deal with. She asked me a couple of questions about the blood vial, mainly what kind of chain I wanted on it, and we agreed on a price point and I sent payment. She included a signed photo as well as the photos that you see in the unboxing. I appreciate that she included an older photo of her and George, so I mentioned I already owned the photo of them together when they were younger. The blood vial contains some of the remaining makeup effects blood that was used on the original Dawn of the Dead from 1978. As most Dawn of the Dead fans know, Jeanie played the blonde zombie, and she was the makeup assistant to Tom Savini on the film. I think it's cool that at this latter stage of my collecting Dawn of the Dead, I'm still finding cool items like this for my collection. I'm not sure how I'll display this necklace, though. I might drape it around the neck of my airport zombie bust. Jeanie also included a keychain from Dawn that has 1978 on the back. Since it came from her, I'll definitely be featuring it in my collection. As a reminder, 1 week from tonight is the December screening for my Thursday of the Dead film series. The final film of the 2022 season is One Dark Night. It's a weird and cool zombie movie that features Meg Tilly and Adam West. This one is pretty obscure, and I'm screening it because it's another one that I want to watch on the big screen. Stay tuned for the 2023 Thursday of the Dead announcement. Thanks for watching.
I beg you. No! Oh, don't do this to me, please, doctor. Ah! Ah!
The patient screamed, disturbing me. Performed removal of vocal cords.
His name is Dr. Butcher, M.D., medical deviant, and he has perverted the science of medicine for his own maniacal means. Dr. Butcher, M.D., medical deviant.
You will die. only to live again in a younger body. Then you can tell me if the operation was a success, what it's like to pass from life to death and death to life.
See Dr. Butcher's diabolical surgery.
You must have a psychopathic deviant in the hospital.
See him mutilate patients with his murderous scalpel. Dr. Butcher loves New York. There are so many attractive patients to operate on.
I could easily kill you now, but I'm determined to have your brain. It'll be the culmination of my career.
Dr. Butcher, medical deviant. He loves to operate on beautiful women.
I'm on the verge of discovering the key to increasing man's lifespan by over 100 years. Prepare the operating table. I'm anxious to experiment on a male Caucasian brain. Well, the time has come for you to play your part in this momentous occasion. Science must surmount all obstacles, and this requires certain sacrifices. It will comfort you to know that generations to come will reap great benefits from my experiments.
Susan!
You're a bloodthirsty lunatic.
Dr. Butcher, MD, medical deviant. He's a depraved, sadistic rapist, a bloodthirsty, homicidal killer. And he makes house calls. Dr. Butcher, MD, medical deviant.
I, Alan, take this body.
Yeah, and welcome to it. You deserve everything you're getting.
There's no business like show business like...
And I think, in time, we may get even closer. I'm going to take your scraps and feed them to my dog. Well, that's all right. Just keep a stiff upper lip.
Oh, yes. They had such a wonderful time. They laughed and laughed and laughed. That is, until Orville's friends dropped in. Then they screamed and screamed and screamed. Oh, yes, the children had such a lovely time. It's too bad nobody ever told them children shouldn't play with dead things.